Right, I am going to grab a blueprint because I'm going to keep doing this by hand if I don't. So I have something decent for
all
it.
you non-YouTubers out there who don't create content, or non-content creators, or however you wish to phrase it.
If you don't content...
If you don't content... if you don't create content, there's a kind of a timetable you try to keep with so that you can get a constant stream of content going and keep everybody happy. We're losing turrets.
Yeah, down in the south, they'll probably be restocking.
There's a bit of a challenge.
If you don't make content, you won't know the hassle
the struggle
of something being destroyed while you're trying to explain stuff to people.
There was like 5 bugs, all with like a tick of health left here, just shooting. I just walk over and just...
Have you got them, or...?
Yeah, they're dead. I just walked over and just killed them.
It's always the most annoying when you get there and it's one bug with 1 health left that's doing all the damage. It's like literally a pistol will finish you guys off.
I don't think I ever told you, but actually, like, my college studies was actually video game development and programming. And one of the early things that they pretty much like went over with video games is something you should never do is have a system that punishes a player for losing health.
They've never played Mike then.
I mean, there's some games that, you know, have used that properly and has, you know, broken that whole idea. But it's the whole idea of like, as long as I have 1 hit point left, I should still be able to fight full capacity.
Yeah.
It's like the Pokemon formula, you know? As long as my Pokemon's still fighting, it can still fight full capacity. There's one of my favorite games actually completely broke that rule, and actually has it where there's 2, like when you attack somebody in the game, you can either choose to attack their armor or attack their health. And the lower the health, like the percentage of health they have, determines how powerful their attack is. So it's literally like, if you have 10 health, you deal 10 damage. Like, that's how it worked. But then your armor, the armor was, you know, when you get hit, like, so if I attack you with, you know, 10 damage and you have 5 armor, 5 of that hit is reduced. So sometimes you would fight somebody who has like 6 health and 10 armor, and so you have to hit the armor first to bring it down enough for you to actually hit their health to begin with. But as a whole system of like, is it worth you hitting them so they don't deal more damage to you later, or are you going to hit the armor so your next hit will do more damage?
Yeah, see what you're saying.
There's a bit of strategy to that, and I love that game. It was a really fun game. And if I can remember what it's called. I liked,
which was, it was a mod for XCOM called Long War.
Oh yeah.
And I like the red fog in that, which is basically your soldiers' aim goes down as the more they're injured.
Yeah, there was that. There's also there was the angles as well. Like before, it did like
aiming angles.
The aiming angles was really cool. I like that, where it's not like yes or no on your defense. Like if you shoot it, like beforehand, it was like if I'm sitting behind cover, unless they are shooting directly behind me, I was in cover.
Yeah, the old thing it was, if you were at 90 degrees but one square towards cover side, then you might as well be in full cover.
Yeah.
But that was the original design. And it was just like, yeah, that's not really how cover works.
Yeah. And so it was that's pretty much how it worked in the original. And then with the aiming angles, it's like as long as I was at a 90-degree angle, you had no cover. It didn't matter what you were behind.
Yeah. Right,
which is sometimes, you know, it's good and bad because the same works for you. So if they get flanking you, you're dead.
One of the things about Long War was it didn't give a crap about you as a player. It wasn't like, if the aliens got damaged, they have the same debuffs.
Yeah.
Whereas most games give you a special perk. So you might take a debuff, but the aliens take a bigger debuff, so you get a perk. I like games that don't give a crap about you as a player.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't even started building anything yet. I've been running back and getting resources instead of conveyor belt. So,
Alright, so I filled up all the stuff down there. Going back to what I was doing before with the pipes, because I should be... What happened here?
Okay, so we're going to need a lot of gear wheels. So might as well make a little batch run of gear wheels, just so they can be supplied to things really quickly.
Okay.
So that makes sense to me, so let's do that.
Over here. There should be plenty of pipes here now.
Beep.
Uninhibited pipes. Grab them all! 800 pipes.
How the hell did I get this far and not have power cables on me?
I don't know.
Is that something you kind of need power cables to run everything?
It's kind of required to make anything work. Alright, that's done.
It's all done. You put any power to the things? Oh, yeah.
I built all the things. Why is nothing moving? Oh, right, the power thing. I'll do that later.
Somebody else will do that. Be fine. Where do we put power poles?
Now we're not in Factorio. It's not. Someone else will always do it because that was totally a thing that kept happening.
No, I'm pretty sure we're automating light bulbs because they were kind of critical. There they are. I see them.
So that was totally a thing in Factorio.
Definitely was. That's somebody else's problem.
The amount of times we have said that phrase. Like, why didn't you build it more efficient? Because that's somebody else's problem. You're horrible people.
Right, so you're going to want raw materials this side.
Teamwork is shifting the blame to somebody else.
If somebody else can deal with it, somebody else will deal with it. And you guys, right? So,
I know. Man, I am just brain farting on the Gepwin. That's what it was. I was like, I know his name. I spoke to him several times before. Yeah, Gepwin's been talking about doing season 2 with 0.15.
Yes, which is hopefully going to be very good because I've been wanting to get back into it.
Yeah. One thing that I would suggest for that series and even for what we're doing here is to grab some kind of light mod so that it's easier for you too.
Yeah, because it says having put so many light bulbs down. Because it means able to light the base up, but not necessarily as many lights. And also, when you go and exploring, like we were just doing there, I mean, you can always add that into this series if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be vanilla.
Yeah. I would love to do a mod series of just like, well, that's because me and mods. I mean, if anyone's seen anything I ever play on Minecraft, it's all modded. I don't play vanilla anymore. The last time I was on any vanilla Minecraft thing was for our recording. That's it. That's the last time I was on anything vanilla for Minecraft.
Okay, that's some gears there. It can be doubled up quite easily.
Alright. Just do one more.
Probably will need doubling up, so let's do the Factorio thing if we can. If it needs doing, let's overdo it, eh?
Okay, I need coal. I need to blow up trees, and I'm not going to do it manually.
Well, you're not far from the coal mine, so...
I was actually a little closer to you than I was to the mine, so I'm just going to go over to this belt here and just grab all this coal here. Da 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 da. Oh, cool.
Okay, so...
Da 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 da
and
da
then
da.
need a splitter.
20 grenades should do.
That.
Oh, I didn't do the refineries.
Need
Darn
some
it!
Hands.
At least 2, 4, 5. Chemical
And this will give me
plants.
hopefully all the gear wheels I'll need in order to make the next stage. And power poles. And then
One of these-
a quick light bulb run. Yeah.
One of these Factorio runs, I'll actually make it and actually do it so that I am like automating everything instead of just handcrafting stuff that I don't.
Have you ever had the achievement for maybe less than 100 items or whatever it is?
That's the only one I'm missing. I have every single one except for that one. It's the only achievement I do not have. I actually did a video on like how to do it because you have to like craft things in a certain order and not craft other things.
Yeah.
And then in the comments, like 2 days after I posted it, was like, you missed this thing. And I'm like, damn it. It's like,
Okay.
I did miss that thing, which would have completely broken the whole thing. So I gotta like redo everything calculated wise. And when I actually figure out the best way of doing it, I'll make a video on it and do it. Because it's a challenge, and out of all of the achievements, that is the one that if you have it, like, congratulations, you've done something that nobody should ever have to do. What I would like for that kind of a thing is, at some point or another, have it where it's like, alright, I will turn off my own crafting. Like, even if I click a button, it won't craft, or it'll, like, ask me, are you sure you want to craft this? Because in one of my runs, I had accidentally crafted something, and I didn't realize that I had done it. And so I spent like an extra hour playing the game, not knowing that I had done it. So yeah, that was fun.
Right, that should give me. Let me clear that out. That should give me everything I need here to make.
Right up here, it's fine.
Pipes.
We don't have any coal on the line here, do we? We do not. They're all kind of coal here. That's what I want.
I still have a feeling absolutely massively overkill it in some areas, but I kind of don't care right now. I'm
bring that turret.
Building
down
big.
There.
Damn it, conveyor belts.
Iron here. We can do a.
Where's my bot network to give me conveyor belts? Okay, I'm good at everything else, so I just need more of you guys. So in that case,
put it right here, it's fine.
All of you guys.
At one point or another, we'll have to organize stuff.
What's that?
At one point or another, we're gonna have to organize stuff.
In what way?
Um.
I mean, organize what things in particular I'm about?
Well, so that I guess you don't have to organize stuff, but you probably should, so that we can easily pick up like all the military stuff you could possibly want and stuff like that. But again, if we're gonna have bots at some point, then we don't have to worry about it.
Plus, you end up with build everything at some point, which we kind of start one.
There. Let's do 2. Yeah, so I'm auto-crafting some grenades.
Okay. Autocrafting grenades.
What?
Not something you can say in most games.
One thing I had not done.
I mean, we have grenades. You can just put them into a chest at one point.
Well, I know we have the one for the military, but I like to have a separate one for us to pick up. Ironically, someone in the Discord chat for Factorio has been added.
Yeah, you invited someone today, and they accepted. I haven't seen who it is yet. Power cable.
We're just going to keep teasing about the possibility and ever-growing nuance of the Factorio series, so that everyone who watches it just be like, I can't wait for that one too. It's gonna be good. Good times, man. Good times. Fun shall be had.
Fun shall be had, and then we'll probably end up overloading the server again, so that it's sort of like we can't even join.
I think the first thing we have to do is create the death chest.
Yeah, mark off exactly where it has to be, because that's kind of the thing, isn't it?
Well,
our biggest problem really was the fact we just didn't know where spawn was, and we built an entire thing over it.
Yeah. So
entire smelter was just over the top.
I do recall that, yes. That was the thing that happened.
It's like, well, let's find out where the thing is. 3, 2, immediately a machine gun into Gecko, I think it was. And then they respawned into the middle of the smeltery. Alright, let's get some power out here, at the very least.
Okay. There we go.
And the only thing that annoyed me about that was I wanted to be the one to kill him, but you got to be first.
Well, I'm pretty sure that, what was it? It was something along the lines of like, it's like, oh, who should do it? And I just like shot him. Like, no hesitation, just happened. It's like, what? You said somebody had to do it.
Pipes.
I figured you were volunteering.
Technically, we already chose the person that was going to die.
If you didn't want to die, I'd be a little more specific.
Plates. Green circuit.
Alright, so that's the highest bullet damage we can do without the blue science.
Yes.
So I can increase the bullet speed.
All material for you done. And then there's you.
Actually, you know what? Is that grenade damage one?
Okay,
It's a
I
grenade
have
damage.
all of the requirements up and running.
Alright, so...
Let's get some material flowing, shall we? This is where I drain the entire base of all of its raw materials, because I'm about to send a crap ton of materials across.
The new setups for the oil processing, because now it's 30, 30, 40. I guess what I could do is... crud. Not that far, I guess, but I need iron. Iron is the thing that I require.
Okay, so this is massively OP for what it's needed for, but obviously it can be utilised for something else if needed. But we've got 2 banks of cogs, 1 bank of pipes, and 1 empty one ready to be used for something else. Like I said, it's OP, but if you're going to do something, overdo it.
Yeah, no, if you're going to do it. Alrighty.
Right, this is all the prerequisites required in order to make the 3 items needed to make the blue science. So they can now be piped down and made into this area here below.
I didn't even check what the blue science is. Advanced circuits, engines, and running drill. Okay.
Yeah, so now we've got that. I can bring the green circuits up from the bus. It's just making the red circuits will obviously, the advanced circuits will actually require oil. Plastics.
Can I steal from this iron here?
You can do. It's only 1 line feeding all this lot, but we can always double it up later on if
I
need
only
it.
need the 1. Because I'm making flamer fuel.
Oh yeah. So basically, that line is feeding all of this right now.
Yes, it's probably gonna slow down at one point, but we're just doing flamer fuel right now.
But I say I can always add a second line to this anyway and give you that line later on. So for now you can have it and you can always splice in another line later on.
Sounds good. Alright.
Okay, so next stage. And I could probably make this much easier if I sent these facing down to the up. Would have actually probably made more sense as well.
Yeah, flamer. Oh, we need to do flamers.
Okay.
Flamers!
So next up, I need to start making
Oh,
bits
it's
and
not
stuff.
steel. They changed it on me! Dang it. I need steel, not
I
iron.
need to bring green circuits up. Unfortunately, green circuits go up and into the science. You know what? I'll probably just make green circuits on site. It's one of those things that's common enough that you need to make it on site anyway. What are you stealing?
That's not my stealing
If someone
song.
goes, it's like, okay, what are you looking for? Everything I need.
What thing did you take excessive amounts of? That's not what I was doing. I promise.
Sure. Okay, green circuits.
I promise my mother's grave, who's still very much alive. Who's calling and why? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Alright, you have to pay attention to that. Dun, 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 dun. So it is copper on the south, iron on the bottom. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So pop you there. It's just easier. Grab this and grab the whole lot because, you know, It's a double-sided thing anyway. So grab from there to there. Bloop. That makes more sense. And then we've got all the things. And it can go there. Bit more over? Yeah, a bit more over. There. Also, why did I put that in place? I don't know where that was put in place because we don't know what it's going to be yet. It might not be anything. Looking at materials on the line, you don't know what they're going to be yet. Okay, so I'm being copper down for you, iron for you. Alright, let's get these in place. So you need to be cutting through there. You need to cut through there. Hello, welcome back. And you through there. Damn it. Still nothing.
As well as the girlfriends. Flame their turret damage, flame their damage. I want to do the grenade damage to level 2, so that's... Alright, so now we have flamethrower fuel and going. For petroleum, do we want to turn it directly? We wanted batteries, right? For petroleum right now?
We're gonna need batteries, so...
Is your build... You're gonna have enough room for your build, or is it gonna get into where I'm at?
Where the blueprint is now is where the build's gonna stop, and it's gonna be straight below there for the science.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go any more across to you. You should be able to see it. Can you see the blueprint?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could see it now.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna continue.
I'm not going any more. Yeah, I'm not going any more across than that.
Okay. So for batteries, iron, copper, and sulfur.
I made sure.
Okay.
Right, so I need you guys to head down.
So...
And
I'm going to go more to the left, that's fine.
Down to there. That'll do fine. Okay, undergrounds. From there. Can he make it? Oh, we can't make it. That's a shame. Then screw you, do later. Cut from there to...
So you don't need to go any further to the left?
No, I'm fine. I'm going to bring one conveyor belt just here where I am now. And that's it.
Okay.
Which will be... just there, that's my end line. I shouldn't need to go any further across than that. Unless we need more circuits for the build, but I don't think we will do. I think 2 will be enough to build what we need.
Okay, so I'm thinking of
I think 2's enough, and if we need to, I can always scale
doing a
downwards.
system for batteries somewhere.
Good freezing your right and your left. Okay, so that's gonna be copied down when we split it on splitters.
I'm trying to plan for like the long term of stuff, because like running a pipe isn't that hard, and we could totally put it on the main bus. So it's probably what we should do anyway.
What's that? Plastics.
Batteries, but like have a battery setup going from the, like off the main
batteries
bus.
are used sufficiently for other things, so yeah, it's something that really should be on the bus.
All right.
We have green circuits, but they're not really on the bus, but they're something that get drained really quickly.
So close to being enough damage to one-shot trees.
Do I need you there? Probably not right now. And then like that.
This is a good spot. I'll just do it here.
You run down. You run down.
Bye,
Okay,
trees.
assemblers. Boop, 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 boop. Autosave right in the middle of my boom.
Thank you, autosave.
See, you're saying now.
Well, I'm saying it because I'm playing with you.
I know, I know. But it will get to you eventually, and you'll end up doing it, and you'll go, well, I'm not playing the game.
It's gonna be like, thank you, autosave. Damn it, Peter!
I was actually playing on a community Factorio server with a community member, And after playing this server for what? A week, maybe less, he found himself saying thank you to the autosave as well. Doesn't take long.
Doesn't take much. That's pretty funny.
And we need a single power point there just to bridge the two, and then the power point over here just to connect it to the main
You don't usually
network.
think about like how important the autosave is until something horrible happens.
Autosave's one of them things where it's either the thing that's just saved you from a corruption or something that's just literally just saved you from having to rage quit the game.
Yeah.
Or it's the thing that gets annoying because it makes the game pause for a few milliseconds every so often.
Yeah, I've met individuals who have turned off their autosave on games and have regretted it.
I had a live stream that ended with the autosave failing and the game crashing. And it was something like a 7-hour live stream. So I was like, well, okay.
Those are great, guys.
But see, I'm a big fan of autosaves, so...
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, yeah, autosaves, they're amazing things, and this is the reason why.
Yeah, honestly, that would be the proper, like, example of why autosaves are so good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why the autosave wasn't on, because it's something I have all the time. Because it's just so... It does... You get micro pauses when you're doing stuff, but I'd rather have a micro pause than lost 7 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. I would rather lose a few milliseconds than several hours. Because that's pretty much what you're doing there. It's either you lose a few milliseconds or you're losing hours. That's your choice.
Yeah, exactly it.
I think.
There we go. So now we just need to set these guys up. You're gonna need the wires. Wire.
A mod that I like, I didn't think I would like nearly as much as I do, is the squeak through mod.
That's a what?
It's a mod that allows you to walk in between buildings.
Oh, we can actually build like a building and go inside and put something inside that.
No,
About.
not that one. Basically,
I saw that one. That was cool.
like the space between two buildings, like usually you can walk between like stuff like assembly machines, but you can't walk between spaces between like chemical plants.
Oh right, yeah.
Well,
I don't even know what between building, not in.
Yeah, so you can walk between different buildings, and you can even walk over pipes. I mean, the whole idea for pipes is you just hop over the pipe. Because I mean, it's supposed to be like a 3-dimensional game in a 2-dimensional space, so you should be able to walk over a pipe. You'll be able to hop over it, right? Sounds reasonable.
I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to. I mean, fair enough you can't walk through over a pipe, but I mean, they put like little bridges over normally, don't they? I actually literally ran out of one underground short of what I needed. How is that even... Factorio! Why is it always one?
It's always one.
I was placing down the last undergrounds to connect it all to the supply, and it just goes, oh yeah, you're one pair of undergrounds short. And I think if I carry like 50 of them, I just don't use that many. May only check on those turrets in a minute since it's starting to damage them down there. But I'm guessing there's an ammo problem. Okay. And place this one in here, and everything will start flowing. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. And we have green circuits being produced. That is the last of the raw materials required to start making the actual main buildings for the blue sites. And hopefully I've overpowered this enough that we can actually use some of these buildings for anything else we need to build. So I don't think we use that many gear wheels in blue science, although you never know. Alright, so we need...
I was like, are you sure?
Yeah, it's one of the things. We'll never use that much, and then 5 minutes later you look back at your base and it's like, okay.
It's like, oh crap, I need more.
My first hard drive upgrade on my computer was, I went from a 1 gigabyte drive to a 4 gigabyte drive and went, yeah, I never use all that. And now I'm like 8 terabytes of storage on my NAS.
Well,
and it's like over halfway full.
So, I said that when I went from, I think I went from like a 60 gig to 100 something gig. And I was like, I'm not going to fill this up. I didn't even fill my 60 gig. And it's like, now I'm at what, 1.5, I think my total is like 1.5 terabytes on my computer. And it's like,
yeah, we'll never use all that. Just give yourself a couple of years.
Just give yourself enough time. You'll use it.
When you have capacity, when you have capacity, you will use that capacity.
It's like, when it comes to storage, like of items, like you become more of a pack rat when you have space to store all this stuff.
Yep, yeah, you do. Okay, bring you guys down here. And you guys.
Uh-oh, I think we're having power issues.
Uh-oh. Yeah, satisfaction's really far down right now. Is that a coal delivery problem? It's a coal delivery problem. We're actually out of coal.
We're out of coal?
Well, all of the boilers were out. Alright.
Oh,
can I not put coal into the car when I'm when I can just drive somewhere really quickly?
We're out of power. Power's down.
Yeah, luckily we're not on laser turrets.
Yeah. That'd be terrible. Oh my god.
Do you want to give those turrets a check out over there? Because they were complaining about being damaged.
Which ones?
The ones on the far right we normally run out of.
Far right? I'm on the corner?
The ones that normally the enemy are attacking quite a lot.
Alright, let me check. Look at all
okay,
that
some
red.
of the mines run out. Yeah, some of the mines right up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll get them back online again, but...
that'd be... Our power plant's being attacked.
Alright.
Tell me you have weapons.
Why is my ammo piecing rounds in my pistol? Where's the enemy? It must have moved up just enough to do that. Okay. Let's lob some coal in this boiler and just get power back online a little bit. Come on, just enough to get the coal mines back online again.
Your keyboard got loud all of a
Come
sudden.
on, coal mines. The coal mine, it outside the power range of the things as well.
4. Yeah, we're gonna put that one, that one. I'm gonna leave that one. Alright, that should be good. A little while longer. Good, grenade damage done. Shooting. I like these shooting down.
Okay, so that's some coal there, and I'm going to do a stupid thing because I can. And right now it's needed, so... Oh. I'll take a whole bunch of coal that's on the actual network and just say...
You got something...
things. What are you attacking with there, cat?
No, it's your cat. I was like, what is that sound?
Oh, he found a cardboard box that he's interested in.
I thought you were like hitting your keyboard louder than usual. I'm just like, oh, that's weird. And then
I
it's
just
like...
could hear it from my headphones and stuff. What the hell is that noise? Turn around, there's a cat in the cardboard box tearing it apart. It's like, why? Okay, power should be coming back online slowly now. We've got coal on the way to the furnaces.
Yeah, it looks like power's getting back on.
We definitely need more miners on the coal system. I don't have any on me, so next person over here can drop some off. It'd be great. But I am stealing some right now from the base overall, from the main base.
Where? Okay. I was like, why can't I make more? Why am I making 100 long ahead inserters. That makes no sense.
Yeah, you can see the coal slowly heading down the system as the boilers come online one at a time. They also managed to kill one of the radars. Well, the only radar in this area.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw the explosion
although the
indicator.
turret right next to it, that they managed to get past with it, so must have been quite a few of them came through. And that should be all the boilers back online again. So how's our power right now?
Looking good.
Okay, power's... yeah. Power's there.
It's a thing.
It needs upgrading again, and probably need a better layout than what we're using currently, but... power's definitely back online again. And I just realised I'm walked all the way and I have a car in my pocket. Okay. Well, let's get the blue science up and running and then deal with more power problems. Just a thing, this is the 1 hour mark, by the way.
What's that?
It's the 1 hour mark.
Oh, gotcha.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that video, hit the like button below. If you'd like to see more videos like that one, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to get notifications, make sure to hit that bell. You can also check out our website for more information on different games. If you would like to support us, check out our Patreon page for more information on how to do so.